Okay, so let's watch the takeaway. And that's a pretty good takeaway. So it's coming up this line nicely. The club is right where it's, like, basically where it should be there. And then on the forward swing, here's what we're going to learn how to do. Okay, so now in the forward swing, what happens is this starts tipping this way. So I'll back it up just a little bit. There. So now it starts going this way, and then what happens is it stays too high above this shoulder like this. So it's going to get too high. And it stays too high. And it's coming right down that line, but that line's too high. Because look at, here's where this is the plane you want to be on, but you're on this one over here. So it's still on that one, still on the one that's out in front, right? That's that one, yeah, because that one's going to now want to pull it. So now you're trying to get it back, so you're like working real hard to get it back, but it's hard to, it's still out there. So now somehow you're not gonna miss it, because if you kept on going straight ahead, you'd like miss the ball, or you'd miss the ball completely, right? But you won't do that. Yeah, so now you're gonna bring it back in. Now you're gonna pull it back in. And so sometimes what happens, because you're not like excessively doing that, sometimes if you square the face just right, you'll get pretty close to your target. Yeah, right. But other times what'll happen is if the face is facing too much this way, then it'll pull it. Or if it was like pointing exactly straight ahead, it might cut across, and then you get this flare off a little strife. That's right, you get that sometimes too. All right, so now I'll show you an example of where the club should be going on the forward swing and what that looks like. All right, so we'll put that one over here. Okay, so on the forward swing, so see where your arm line is in the shoulder line, right? So here's the arm shoulder line, right? What should happen is the club should start gradually going down this way as you go forward, and then it'll get back onto this correct line. Yeah, but that doesn't happen. So watching him, see how it's his arm line and shoulder line are up here, right? And the club is also on that same line, and gradually he's going to get it. The club is going to go down this line on that angle. So we have to learn how to do that. So it goes like this. So, yeah, but also notice where it's going through his mid back right here. So now that's on the line that goes to the ball. So, but you stay high on it, and then have to come back to it. Yes. So we have to teach you how to make the club go from this place to this place, and how does that happen? And that's your lesson. That's what you'll learn how to do. Yeah. Okay. And if we go now, just quickly, we'll go to the other side, and you probably notice that you already do that part right, which is like miles ahead of where most people are at. You managed to do that quite well. All right. So let's just watch and see how much you stay in. How much you move over. So you stay in it really nicely. So you turn real nicely in it. Very good. And there's that little bend, but that's all right. No big deal. All right. And you're and you're staying back on your right side too. You're back on your right. You're back here. Yeah. Well, you didn't initiate your first motion forward. You didn't initiate your forward motion. Yeah, even different than that. You're going to find out what the real answer to that question is. It's a little different than that, right? It's a little different than that. And here's what it is like, actually. And it's like this. Let's turn him over and make him lefty. All right, so we'll make this little box around him. So I want you to watch. This is his head center, sternum, hips. So watch when he goes forward. So they all stay pretty much in place. Now watch when he goes forward. Watch his head. See what it did, and watch his chest. See how it moves over there too? And then watch his hips. So everything together moves ahead a little bit, sets up the new fulcrum point in front, and then everything turns. But you're not doing that. If you think about pitching, right? If you think about